There's still a while to go until MotoGP is finally released on April 22nd, but we've already been able to test Milestone's latest offshoot and hit the track with the fastest bikes in the world. Hi, my name's Richard, and in today's video we'll find out if MotoGP 21 is cruising into a successful future or crashing into a barrier. So let's get started. Thanks to Milestone Entertainment and publisher Koch Media, we were able to get a sneak peek at the new MotoGP 21 for you. Of course, not everything is release ready in the preview version yet, which is why we only had access to a certain handful of features. Nevertheless, it'll offer a taste of whether the new offshoot is going to be really good and which new features are included in the game. Of course, there will be a full review of MotoGP 21 in April, so if you don't want to miss it, consider subscribing and ringing the bell. Okay, let's start with the most important thing, the gameplay. This is something fans of all genres rely on, and MotoGP 21 hits the same line as its predecessors. The demands are high and the learning curve steep. The new game is very difficult for beginners and offers a lot of depth for veterans. The driving experience is not a revolution, but rather a slow evolution. Think about Galapagos turtles still roaming the earth after thousands of years. As in the previous year, the setup and electronic settings determine how the vehicle feels on track, which, in the case of MotoGP bikes, can be very furious. If you need a little help getting started and don't know where to begin, we've already listed the 5 easiest ways to get faster in MotoGP on our channel, and it's all explained by 2019 World Champion Andrew ZH. Otherwise, for beginners, GP3 and GP2 are definitely viable options again to ease into the game, which, however, were not available in the preview. But we were able to swing ourselves into it on retro bikes. It all comes with real drivers and real teams. We think that's great, especially with the addition of retro tracks like Donington Park. Next question, what's up with the graphics? What has changed there? The answer? Galapagos turtles again. With the Unreal Engine 4, MotoGP still looks stunning in 2021. Some shadow and light effects have been noticeably improved and give a really coherent picture, especially in the replay mode or in the awesome photo mode. It all looks just stunning. The animations have also received a few new additions. This is, for example, noticeable in hard braking zones, when the bike begins to wobble back and forth beneath the rider. That really makes a difference in aesthetics and further increases the level of realism. And the head-up display also got a new coat of paint this year. However, not too much has changed in terms of functionality. You can still set the electronics in the lower area with the control pad and choose between different display settings by pressing a button. Here too, the all-weather tyre is not being reinvented, but as they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Phew, that sounds like everything is just the same, as if not too much has changed in the new offshoot. So what is actually new now? A new aspect often requested by fans is the now accurately measured brake disc temperatures, and these are really important for motorbikes. A superbike only touches the asphalt with these 2 contact points, which is why the right tyre temperature is enormously decisive, and in the new game, these are once again calculated superbly and displayed in a comprehensible way. But with the new brake temperatures, the correct tyre temperature can now also be calculated better. That's too hot for you? Well, there are a few other innovations. For example, the long lap penalty, known from the racing series. A warning to those who don't have all their horses under control at the start, gallop off too early, and immediately incur a long lap penalty. This is lost during the next laps. Each track offers a very narrow extra loop somewhere on the course, which can only be mastered at very low speeds. If you drive through cleanly, I said cleanly, you're acquitted of the misdemeanor. Here too, we see a small but fine addition that raises the realism level up a notch once again. And of course, it's a new game, so menus, customization options, and also the sound design have all been revised. No huge leaps forward here either, but still. Okay, so we don't sound 100% convinced yet. Yes, we believe that MotoGP 21 will once again be a great part of the series, which wins you over with a good single-player career mode, but we haven't been able to test it yet, which is why the new title awakens more FIFA vibes in us so far. Looks good, plays well, but could also be an update for the previous game. And with stories like this, everyone has to decide for themselves whether a full price is justifiable in the end. In any case, we are excited about the new title, and we'll be sure to create thrilling tutorials and beginner guides for you again soon. If you're left wanting more, head over to overtake.gg for your daily dose of sim racing. Thanks very much for tuning in, and until next time, cheers!